Please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, we'll open up public comments on the action items only. If anyone wishes to speak on action items, please come on up. State your name and address for the record.
Good evening. My name is Luis Lopez. I live 9811 Drive, Mount Holly, New Jersey. Just curious, any problem with the last rainstorm that we have?
Hey, Louis, this section is on the.
Oh, okay. I apologize for that. The first resolution, 76 and 74. I'm just curious.
Lewis, number 76 is accepting the annual audit for 2024.
Okay.
And what was the other one? 74? That's a S2 service agreement for the warehouse coming to West Hampton, 1960.
And, you know, can you set a exact location?
It's right there by the turnpike.
Oh, okay. Now I got it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Most likely it's going to go behind the local details. It's going to go behind the current light. Anybody else? You good, Dave?
No, I'm good, thank
Okay,
you.
all right. We're going to close that section. Approval of minutes, is there action on the minutes for last month? Any motion? Is there a second?
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Logan?
Yes.
Commissioner Radoski?
Abstain.
Chairman DeFalco?
Yes. All right, new business, we have resolution 2025-76. This is a resolution accepting the annual audit. Any questions on the audit? At the time, is there action to accept it?
I make a motion.
Second. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Logan?
Yes.
Commissioner Radoski?
Yes.
Chairman DeFalco?
Yes. Resolution 2025-77, a resolution authorizing shared service agreement with Mount Holly Fire District 1. Any questions, comments, or action on this motion?
I did have some questions about it. It did state that it was up to 5 hours a week, which at the end of the day can end up being a lot of time for our qualified purchasing agent. I thought the language was a little bit too vague. I'd like to make a motion to put this note off until we can get a little bit more clarification on exactly how many hours they're going to be using our qualified purchasing agent.
As I mentioned earlier, the number is up to 5 hours a week. We don't anticipate it being near 5 hours. For the first part of this, we plan on having the district utilize my EPA service until the end of the year. Assess how it goes. And then next year, we have Jennifer and Anthony who also have the ability to serve. And Fridays we're closed. I plan on, if I have to do anything major, I will come in on Friday, take care of it, or at night. I wouldn't necessarily take away 5 hours of my day as the authority per se.
And in that case,
If it was a 30-minute thing, if one, if it was a same time, I pushed off until Friday.
I just feel like maybe you should be getting compensated for this somehow, possibly from the fire district, maybe these hours. I think you do enough work as it is, holding 2 roles here already at the MUA. I'd like to see you compensated properly for it. I think it's possibly a lot of extra work.
So I drafted the agreement on behalf of the MUA, and I've had this experience with other shared services agreements, including some for this very position. For an entity as small as the fire district and the type of things that they purchase, I can't imagine that it's really going to be a lot of work. The other part of it is that we're doing the trade-off as part of this to enable us to store equipment. But the big thing is using this meeting room, because that costs, I mean, if you had to find somewhere else to meet, that's an expense. To have the recording equipment and everything like that, and I know thing.
Okay.
And we got the township or the fire district to agree to this. We were going back and forth, I was going back and forth with Brown and Connery on this a couple of times. We understand it sounds like it's somewhat vague, but we tied everybody in as best we could. There's also, kind of a cohesive relationship between the two entities, that everybody wants to make this work for both sides. So I can see why you have that concern, and it's always something that we, as Mike said, we can tighten up as we see how it goes.
And Lou, can I add, I believe in language, it's that the employee is willing to continue to be a QPA.
Okay,
It's not a guarantee that I'm forced every year to be a QPA or general B. It's as long as that employee is willing to do that work for the district, they don't feel comfortable doing it.
perfect.
They're allowed to.
I just wanna
swap
make
out.
sure you're not getting potentially 1 month an extra 10, 20 hours and not being
And I
properly
think that's
compensated.
what that language is kind of intended for, so that if that person felt abused and overused, then.
It's really to be able to have the designation, because having this designation of somebody having the oversight of their purchasing, which they don't purchase a whole lot, probably. But, it gives them great, then they don't have to bid everything. So it makes the whole purchasing process so much more time efficient too. So when you have somebody with this designation overseeing the process, it's a great benefit to them, and then it makes it to the entity supplying the labor, the expertise, it's less of your time, so it's kind of.
My thoughts are, as long as Mike's okay with it and he feels he's being compensated fairly, then that's fine with me. So, I second the motion.
For the record, I did. Thank you. Good comments. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Logan?
Yes.
Commissioner Reddick?
Yes.
Chairman DeFalco?
Yes. Last resolution, new business, resolution 2025-78. This is the resolution authorizing the closing of the inactive account. This is pretty straightforward, not pretty.
Yeah, I make a motion.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Logan?
Yes.
Commissioner Reddick?
Yes.
Chairman DeFalco?
Yes. Going on to the consent agenda. Anybody have any questions or comments on the listed resolutions? If not, I'll real quick read all the resolutions and then we'll go over the consent agenda.
No.
All right. Then we get an agenda, starting with resolution 2025-65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, and 75. This is again a consent agenda. So at this point, is there action on the consent agenda?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Consent agenda passes. At this point, we'll open up matters to be presented by the public. So this is the public portion. So Louis, I know you had a question
Yeah.
outside of the agenda.
All right, just curious, any damage, with the last windstorm we had with the flood? Or any? Not?
Well.
Oh, okay. And what's the status of the MUA building? Can you tell me a little bit more?
Louis, I was gonna update the board when it came time to me, if you don't mind waiting for that, I.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Dave?
Hi, how are you? David Miller, 166 Turn Concourse Road. I was going to ask the same question, Louis, on the progress on the building. The other question I have, because of all the floods nationally, what are we doing to mitigate any potential flood? Are we using the sewage system to direct or redrain? Does that come in play in any way?
No, we don't have a combined sewer, so.
Okay.
The stormwater, which is township
It's a
run, is
separate
separate
runoff?
of the sanitary sewer, yeah.
Okay.
And we,
And are we publishing because I live in other cities where they'll publish the contents of the waste and the water contamination, how is it, what's the progress, what's the status? Do we do any of that?
we file a discharge monitoring report every month with the,
Okay.
with the state of New Jersey, it's public record.
Okay, and we can go online and get that? Perfect. Okay, thank you so much.
Yep, thanks, Dave. We'll go ahead and close the public portion of the meeting. We'll go with communication reports. Mike?
asbestos inspection, and also to prepare bid specs and a bid estimate. Today, they were out and they did find asbestos, which was to be expected, but it was only contained in the boiler room and the basement.
Okay.
Expected possibly in the ceiling, but definitely in the boiler room. So it's all to that back area, which was expected.
You expected the boiler.
Yeah. So it's all in the insulation. That's gonna be the most costly item, but at least it's contained in one area, so they don't have to do multiple setups. Once we get the bid estimates in, then we'll decide on whether to approve that or not. And then they also gave us a proposal, which I haven't presented to the board yet until we have more information on the bid, or on the demolition, for a design using, rye bread as the architect. Louis, Dave, were you able to hear some of that?
Very,
Apologize, I was
yeah.
pressing forward, but the building was inspected today, for asbestos, and it was most likely found in the boiler room area, so it was only contained to one area, which is good. So they're going to run those tests, get final determination, and then they're gonna get a bid estimate for us. And the plan would be put it out for bid, and then we also have a proposal that we have not awarded yet for design work for a new building.
Would that be elimination of the existing building?
Correct.
Okay.
They would demolish that building, and
Demolish.
then we would look at that footprint there for
Okay.
the new building.
And what's the time frame on that?
As far as the bid?
Getting from point A to point Z, done.
I can't.
I know it's a tough question to answer.
We'll have more information as we go.
Okay,
I promise you that.
okay, good enough, thank you.
That's all I have. And actually, one more thing.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank the entire staff at MUA for the audit report. Financially, we're doing very well, and it's a testament to everybody there. Finance office gets a lot of credit for it, but every line item of an expenses, maintenance, electricians, they put a lot of work in to make sure they get the lowest prices and do the due diligence on the purchasing. And we do a great job of maintenance on everything, so we're not buying brand new every time. So just want to say thank you to the whole staff and to Brentley as the auditor. Gonna be here tonight, but and his staff for doing work.
Keep his germs right where he is.
Yeah, very healthy.
All right, moving on down the list. Anything from our superintendents, directors, and projects? members?
Nothing outside of what's moving forward.
Tom, anything?
Nothing, Mr. Chairman, thank you.